Alright guys, so I'm kind of recording in a little bit different of an area because I have a lot of stuff to show. So I'm just sitting here in my living room on the floor, kind of by my stairs. But anyway, this is going to be the video showing you what I purchased while I was out yard sailing on Thursday, not Friday. Today's Friday and I decided not to go yard sailing today. It's gonna rain here any minute, and I went to a lot, well, I didn't really go to a lot of yard sales yesterday, but I got a lot of stuff, and sometimes I just feel kind of overwhelmed. Like I have to come home, I have to edit my videos, and you know, there's still so much stuff that I have hauled in past videos that I still don't have listed. So I decided to just kind of stay home, get my videos recorded and edited, and try to get some stuff listed up, because it's not doing me any good sitting around and not being listed. So I decided to take a break today from yard sailing. So I'm going to show you my haul. Like I said, this is stuff from yard sailing as well as the rummage sale, the fill-a-bag rummage sale that I went to. So I'm going to go over the yard sale stuff first, and then we will go over the fill-a-bag rummage sale. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a bag and go from there. Pretty much every single yard sale that I stopped at, I got something from, even if it was just one thing. But there was one sale I stopped at. There was 3 yard sales on the same street, and the one sale, like, all their stuff was just really, really nice. So I got a bunch of watches. I've just been buying watches a lot recently, but these were really nice watches, and they were only 75 cents a piece. So the price stickers are on like the actual like watch faces. So this first one is a men's Citizen watch, and these are used. They're not in new condition, so they do have like wear and scratches. I'm assuming this is a men's. I guess it maybe is a women's, but I think it's a men's. So yeah, that was 75 cents, but like I said, there is some wear to it, but for 75 cents, I don't know. I couldn't just let these sit. So the next one is by Shell.Belle, which I know that their jewelry is on the pricier side, not necessarily, I wouldn't say real high end, but still worth me picking up for 75 cents. I apologize, there's like mad glare here, I think, on that one. So next one is a Belova watch. It looks like this. So that definitely looks like a women's. And this one is also a Citizen. But again, I think it is a women's. And then the other piece, so those were all 75 cents. This was 50 cents. I don't know who it's made by. There is a little marking that says C and H, but I also did notice it was stamped 925, but it's just this like chain kind of charm style bracelet. Where is the place that says C and H? I have to look it up and see what C and H stands for. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's this little piece right here. But yeah, 50 cents, I grabbed that, and then I got a couple pieces of clothes from them. Their clothes were different prices. I think all the pieces that I got were $1 a piece. So the first one was this J. Crew polka dot button up. It is 100% silk. So I got that. I have to try these on, so I don't know if like I'm keeping them or if I'm selling them. Next one I got because I think I'm going to keep it if I like how it fits. This is Loft. Because for me personally, I have a hard time selling the Ann Taylor Loft brand, but I like it, so we'll see how that fits. And then this one is a dress, And this is Gimmicks by BKE, so it would have came from Buckle. It's just a really pretty, like, boho looking dress. So all of those clothes were $1. They also had a lot of nice shoes. They had a lot of nice Clarks. They had a pair of Ugg boots for $10. Their Clarks were like $6. Great prices, but I just didn't go crazy or anything like that. So that's all I got at that sale. All right, so I stopped at another sale and I got this, and I thought this was super cool. So this is an old bank deposit bag, and it even has a little lock and key on it, so you can, you know, keep it locked up. That was $2. So I got that. I don't really know if there's a lot of resale value in old bank deposit bags, but we'll see. Also at that sale, I got this necklace. It was still in this like little mesh bag, and the price sticker fell off, but it was 50 cents. I had never heard of this brand before, but it's called Plunder. Hold up, let me see how this necklace goes. It's very, very heavy, like very heavy. I think it would go like, yeah, okay, so it would go like this. I think. But it still has like stickers on it, so you'd remove the stickers that are on there. So there's not actually a red strip going down. It's actually a sticker that can be taken off. But it's just this like multi-layered, just like pearl looking necklace. And then the business card in here, I'm not going to show like the phone number, but it just says Independent Plunder Stylist. Plunder is vintage inspired jewelry. So I don't know if it's like a kind of like Cookie Lee and Silpata and stuff like that, like if you can be like a consultant type thing, but I had never heard of it before. But that was new for 50 cents, so I decided to pick it up. Also, I got this little Connect 4 handheld game for 10 cents. I had just sold a Yahtzee version of a little handheld game, so I decided to pick up the Connect 4 and it plays. I was playing with it a while ago. And also at that sale, I got this box for $3 for everything that was inside. And it is the cutest freaking little Mises ever. And Mises, I mean mice. I call mice Mises. But they are called quarry critters. And they're made of this, oh, I don't even know what for material it is exactly. But how freaking adorable is that? A little mouse just passed out on a banana, just cuddling with the banana peel. Oh, I fell in love. I gotta look these up. I don't know if they're worth anything, and if they're not worth anything, I just plan on keeping them. So these ones here are in an apple core. I mean, look at their faces. They are so happy. So, so happy. And then this one here is, he's passed out on a leaf. So cute. Like, they have weight to them. They're made of something. I just don't know what they're made of. This one does have some damage. I'll show it to you here in a minute, but here is one kind of just underneath of a leaf. And then there's just this guy here. There's like a little tubby one. And then these other two are just kind of like on the smaller side. And we have, okay, this is the one that's broken. But there is, his ear is in here, so I can reaffix him. So I'll be able to fix him up. But that whole box for $3, I thought that was a great deal because they are so incredibly adorable. I just love stuff like that. I stopped at one sale and it was a moving sale, so I was inside their house and I do have footage of that. And then each room had stuff in it for sale, so it was kind of like an estate sale, but it was a moving sale. The only thing I took from there was this pretty creepy looking Santa Claus here. I think he's made of paper mache, possibly. And he's on a base. His base isn't the sturdiest because he kind of leans to the side a bit. And he is holding a bell. That's the jingling you hear. But he was $1. I don't know if he's older or just made to look older. I'm not sure. But I was intrigued by him, so I got him for $1. Alright, so a little bit of a story time. I went to a yard sale and it was these two older ladies, and I was looking through like a bin full of tote bags, and I asked the lady, because nothing was priced, but I'm starting to, you know, ask people what they want for stuff, because before I would just kind of walk away because I don't like when things aren't priced, because I don't like playing that game when someone says, well, what do you want to pay for it? Because I don't like doing that. I just don't like being put on the spot like that. So the lady was like, because I was looking at this bag here, which was a vintage Walt Disney Magic Kingdom Club tote bag. It's from 1987, kind of like a luggage type bag. And she said the tote bags were $1 a piece. And then her friend, like right in front of me, tells the lady, but they're Disney. Like kind of in a slightly snarky way. And I mean, the lady didn't say anything and I just continued to like look at stuff. But you could tell that her friend wasn't very happy that she said $1 for the Disney tote. There was also another Disney tote in there, but at that point I didn't even pick it up because, you know, I was kind of like a little unnerved at that point anyway, just because of the slight attitude I was kind of getting from her. So I looked around and I picked up some other stuff. Even though it didn't have prices on, I was still like picking stuff up. And then she had two little music boxes sitting on the table, and I asked her how much she wanted for the music boxes. And this was the snarky lady. She told me $3 a piece. So I chose the one, and I'll show it to you here in a minute, but so when I was checking out and she was going over like what my bill was going to be, I somehow got to, I had to pay $10. And even like when she told me, her friend said, but you told her $3 for the music box, because she charged me $5. She ended up charging me $5 for the music box when she originally told me $3. And she just ignored her friend. I mean, she was doing that quite often while at the sale. So anyway, I just paid the $10, like whatever. It's not the biggest deal. I was a little like, just, I don't know, it kind of felt like, that's why I don't like when people don't have prices on their stuff, because then they can just come up with numbers out of the air, and then you feel like even if it seems kind of high, you don't, well, at least me, because I have a hard time like speaking up about things. So like you just end up paying it even though you didn't really maybe not want it after hearing the price, kind of thing. Like you're kind of put on the spot type of situation, which I hate. But I ended up just paying it anyway, and I'm still happy with what I got. But it was just, I rarely come across those types of instances where people are like slightly rude and do things like that. But when it happens, like it makes me feel like poop afterwards. Like I like obsess about it, like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Like that lady was, I don't know, it kind of hurts your feelings in a way, or at least for me, because I'm sensitive to that kind of stuff. But regardless, I'm gonna show you what all I got for $10. So I did end up getting the tote though. She charged me, let me go through real quick. She would have charged me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so she did charge me only $1 for the tote. I thought maybe she racked that up a bit, but she didn't. So $1 for the tote, and it looks like it's in brand new condition, and there's even the little luggage tag still inside, and it's sealed, so that was pretty awesome. Then I also got this tote from her, and it has this cat print on. I believe it was hand painted because she said that the lady that gave it to her made it. So, I mean, I'm assuming that means she painted it. But it has these like plastic, I don't know if this is called Bakelite. Is that Bakelite? I'm not sure. But it's just like an older style canvas tote, and I love cats. So I just decided to pick it up, and oh gosh, here we go. There are tissues in there. I'm not gonna pull them out just in case, but I don't even know if you'll be able to see, but there are tissues in there. But also at the sale, I got this scarf from her. It's this plaid scarf. I just love the look of this. It's got this equestrian type look to it. It's by a company called J.G. Hook. I haven't looked it up yet, so I can't say for sure like what it will sell for or anything like that, but I really liked the look of that scarf. So she charged me $1 for that. She charged me $2 for this because I remember her saying $2 when she was deciding what to price the stuff at. But it's a vintage Izod Lacoste little kids long sleeve shirt. This is so precious. It's 9 months. So I had to get that because it was very 80s. I have sold vintage children's clothes before, so they do sell. And I thought since that was Lacoste, maybe it would sell. But this was the music box that she originally told me $3 for, and then ended up charging me $5. But it really is worth the $5 that I spent. And thinking back, and you know, her only charging me like $1 for the scarf and the bags and stuff like that, like it's not that big of a deal, Michelle. But yeah, so this is just a really cute dancing, and I'll turn it on here. It just says French. It says French can Swiss musical movement on the bottom. And when I looked these up, I did see one sell for $60. So that's pretty awesome. But I will wind it up and you can watch her dance. So she just moves up and down and plays music. So she's just like a little can dancer. So I just thought that was really neat. Super neat. So like even if she originally would have told me $5, I probably still would have gotten it anyway. So that was a whole lot of rambling about that. And in the end, everything is fine. So next, I stopped at a yard sale where I bought back some of my childhood. So I got 2 records, one being New Kids on the Block. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to play it. I'm probably going to sell it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, in all honesty. I might keep it. And then I also got this Cyndi Lauper True Colors. So I'm excited about those because typically when I find records, I never find like 80s music and stuff like that. It's always like either holiday music, music from like old movie soundtracks, or country music, or just like really like old music, like way older than 80s. So I was happy for those. And then also at that sale, I found an old My Little Pony. So she does need cleaned up, but no big deal there. I think at this yard sale, my total bill was $4, so barely paid anything for anything. Then it was these little plush, oh my gosh, how cute are these? Little peas in a pod. They're on Velcro, so you can like take them out of their pod essentially. These are by Avon. They were called somersaults. And I also have a peach plushie that is a somersaults by Avon. And these are selling. I'd never sold my peach because I just thought it was too cute and I had to keep it. But I may end up selling my peach, and I might even put them together in a lot. The one pea just fell down the stairs. Okay, so also at that sale, I got these sandals, not to sell. I got them for myself. I just thought that they were pretty. I liked the detail there on the tops of them, and they were comfortable. And I'm pretty sure they were only $1, so got those. I got this perfume. This is Midnight Sparkle by Rue 21. And that was 10 cents. See, some of the stuff was not priced at that yard sale either, but it all ended up being like very cheap. So I couldn't tell how much is in here because of the bottle, but it feels very full. And there's a fly buzzing around. But don't look past brands like Rue 21 perfume thinking that they're not worth anything, because when they stop making a fragrance, it doesn't matter who it's made by, it can still be worth money. So that's why I still pick up those types of brands. And then I also took this bracelet, but I didn't realize there was a gem missing out of it, so I'm probably just gonna have to put it in like a little junk drawer type jewelry bag or something, because there is a stone missing from the one side, which I did not notice. Okay, so we are on to the, no we're not. I stopped at one sale and they had a Coach bag for $10 and I didn't get it just because it didn't speak to me. Sometimes something just, you know, before I buy it, it has to speak to me kind of thing. But they did have two little Coach bags for very cheap. So I took those. This first one was only $1, and like I said, it is very small. So these would be perfect actually for like a young girl who wants to carry a high-end purse, but mom doesn't really want to spend the high-end price type of thing, because this is like the perfect size for a young girl, I think. Or, you know, if you're just like going out to eat or something and you don't want to take a big bag. But that's a great score for $1. And then I also got this one. This one is the scribble print. They had $2 on this one, so it was more colorful, but still really nice for $2, and it's still really clean as well. So got those. And so funny, I was leaving there and I happened to look at a picnic basket, and I opened up the lid and there was a Coach little backpack in there, and I picked it out and I was like, hey, do you realize that this is in here? And the lady didn't know that it was in there. And I was thinking like, well, dang, how much you want for it? You know what I mean? Like, I'll buy it, but she had said that the dog like chewed off the zippers or something like that. So I just thought it was funny. It's like I go and I look in a picnic basket and I find a Coach bag. I also picked this up at a sale. It was 25 cents. And these are really nice to have. And this would also make a really great gift. It's already in a gift box and everything. But it is a purse, like little perfume atomizer. So it comes with the funnel. And then you can fill it up with your favorite perfume or body spray, so you can carry it in your purse. And what's really nice about this one is it just twists up like that. So there's no lid to it, so probably less likely to like leak or something, you know, in your bag. So that was $0.25, and I got that from a yard sale. I overheard the people at the sale. It was a older couple and their daughter, and I had heard them say that they were moving and where they were moving to, and that's where I live, the development that I live at. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's where I live. So we got to talking, and I even know like which house they're moving into because it's like the last one being built, and that's like what they said. So I can see it from my house. I was like, well, I'll probably see it out, like, because they had dogs, probably see it out walking the dogs. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then I went to the Fill-A-Bag Rummage sale, and if you guys have been following me for a while, you know, I go to this Fill-A-Bag Rummage sale, and I typically would go on Saturdays, and Saturdays it costs $3 to fill your bag, but the rummage sale starts on Thursdays. So Thursdays it costs $10 to fill a bag, Friday it goes to $5 to fill a bag, and then Saturday is $3 to fill a bag. So I have a bit of a story. So I get there, I'd say about 25 minutes before the doors were to open. And I just decided to head there from where I was because I had gotten an iced coffee and some coconut macaroons, and I was just gonna eat them and drink my coffee in the car until they opened up. So I get there and there's already a line formed outside, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this isn't gonna open for practically a half an hour, and people are standing outside in 91-degree weather to get into this rummage sale. So I was like, okay, so I ate my macaroon and I just decided to drink my coffee and lime. So I get out, and they have all these rules now. So obviously you had to wear a mask in, and they also had to take your temperature before you went inside. So I waited outside for about, I'd say 25 minutes to wait outside, and they were only letting 30 people in at a time. But thankfully I was part of the 30, so I didn't have to wait, because you had to wait until someone else came out. And at a rummage sale, you can spend a lot of time in a rummage sale going through everything. So it's kind of crazy to make people wait outside in that heat, but that's just how it was working. So I went around and I got 2 bags worth of stuff. So $20 worth of stuff since I got 2 bags. And I wasn't recording at that point because it is so hot in there to begin with, and then to be having to wear your mask in there, and I didn't have Eric with me. So you can imagine me with 2 bags trying to dig, and you know, not wanting to set your stuff down in case someone came along and, you know, didn't realize it belonged to someone else and started digging through it, which happened to me there yesterday. I accidentally was like going through someone's things and had no idea that it belonged to someone, and then I felt horrible for it, even though there was like no, like, that was not my intention, because I didn't know, you know, someone had already claimed it, but I still felt bad about it. So yeah, so then I decided to go to the thrift store since I was there. After I put my bags in my car, I had to come back, I had to stand in line again, I had to get my temperature checked again to go into the thrift store. And so then after I was done at the thrift store, I had a bag, and I was like, I am not going back out to my car with this bag and having to stand outside again and get my temperature checked again, because I wanted to go back over to the rummage sale just one more time to see if I could fill another bag. And so I went over there and I asked the guy standing there who was giving out the bags if it was okay if I just came in with the bag I had from the thrift store. And he said that was fine. So then I was trying to shop holding that bag with the bag I was trying to fill, and you know, it just, when you're by yourself, it is hard to shop when you don't have extra hands to like help you carry things. So I'm just going to show you guys what I decided to pick up, and then I'll also show you what I did pick up at the thrift store as well. To break up the monotony of the clothes that I purchased, I will just kind of like throw in some other stuff as well. So I got this mug, and it is by Denim Pottery, which makes the Death Wish coffee mugs that Eric collects. And I know a lot of times the Denim Pottery makes mugs for just all sorts of things, not just for Death Wish coffee. But this one was kind of neat. It just says escape from Alcatraz on the front, and then this guy behind bars that says I gotta get out of here. I don't quite know exactly what this is from, if it is a movie or, you know, I don't really know exactly. But it's a nice mug. It's on the smaller side. And I figured I'd pick it up because it was interesting enough, and Eric actually wants to keep that now, so I can't sell it. I also got this mug, and this is by Maple City Pottery, and it's got this fish on, and it says Yellow Breeches Creek. It's just a really nicely well-made mug, and it is stamped on the back that Maple City Pottery. So I got that mug. I can sell that one. I took this little vintage ashtray. It's shaped like a heart. I think that's lusterware. There is a little clown on there, and then the bottom is marked Japan. I took this guy. I wasn't quite sure exactly what it's used for. It's beautiful. It's an apple. It has these holes around the top, and it's marked Seraph Bolslowick. I'm pretty sure this is Polish. Hopefully you guys can see the bottom there. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure the use, like why there's holes there. So if anyone knows, I'd love to know. But it's very, very pretty. So I took that. I got this old Christmas, it's called Holiday Mailbox, and it's made of like felt, and it almost looks like it was handmade. There's a flap here, or slot I should say, that you can stick, I guess, cards and stuff in. But it does have a Made in Japan sticker there on the back. So I thought that was unique and cute, and I don't know if my cha-ching video will be up before this one, but I had sold that lot of vintage Christmas picks for a good amount of money that was in my cha-ching. So I'm definitely like more interested in picking up vintage Christmas items. So keeping with that theme, I also found this Santa Claus and his reindeer. The packaging on this is a little beat up, but it was still in its box. And it has the original price sticker there on the side. It was from Hills, which was an old department store. And then on the bottom it says Bradford Christmas decorations, always look for the unbreakable kind. So I tried to put that in my bag. It was a little hard because the box was already a little messed up, and I kind of made it a little bit more messed up sticking it in my bag. All right, we'll go through some clothes, and then I'll go back to more of like hard goods. So as far as clothes, I picked up this vintage sweater by Ariel. So this is just these pastel pinks and blue and green, and there's like glitter flecks of thread in there. There is all sorts of just different styles people like of clothes, and there's this whole, like, I guess subculture of it's called Fairy Kai, K-E-I, where the girls dress in these pastel colored clothing, some vintage, some not. It's very kawaii as well, but it's a thing, and some of these older vintage sweaters can go for good money. So when I find them, which is rare to find them, in my opinion, I have a hard time finding these older sweaters in these pastel type of colors. So I decided to pick that up and try and sell it. and I'll use that in my title. I got this shirt by Lucy and Laurel. It is a size 1X, and it's very lightweight boho look. That seems to be really popular right now, so I got that to sell. And I also got this one to sell. This is by a company called Crosby, and it is also a 1X. Hopefully you guys are able to see these clothes well enough. So this was funny. I got this Chaps sweater. This is an extra large. I had seen this over in the thrift store because some of the stuff that is put into the rummage sale comes from the thrift store, and then it is also donated. And last time I was at the thrift store, I was going to buy this and I didn't. So I was like, oh, okay, it's meant to be now because here it is over at the rummage sale, so I'm gonna buy it. So that's by Chaps. And when I looked it up at the thrift store, it was selling decently. So I don't know why I didn't get it. I think it was because at the time it wasn't on any kind of a sale. And then also in this bag, I have a couple bathing suits. This is a Victoria's Secret, just kind of tankini top, leopard print. I prefer when I sell bathing suits, especially Victoria's Secret, that they're complete sets. I feel like just pieces are harder to sell than a set, but this is a 36B. And then it also has, oopsie. It also has this bikini top as well that matches, and it's also a 36B. So I'll probably sell them together, I think, is what I will do with those. And then I got this swimsuit. I just threw it in my bag. Last year, I was doing pretty well selling swimsuits. It didn't really matter what the brand was. They all seemed to sell. So I didn't look up this brand, so I don't really know anything about it, but the brand is called Clean Water. So the bottoms are an extra large, and then the top is a size small. So that's what the top looks like. Okay, on to the next. I told you guys this haul was gonna be long. Okay, I took this pig oven mitt. It's got these crazy teeth on the inside. He is marked Boston Warehouse Trading Corp from 1992. I thought he was cute. And if he's not worth selling, I'm just gonna keep him for myself because I can use him. I picked up this Star Trek UNESCO playing cards in a tin. These are still sealed, and I looked them up. They're not really worth much, and my uncle really likes Star Trek. Did I say Star Wars? I did not mean to say Star Wars. I think I said Star Trek. But he likes Star Trek, so I'm gonna give those to him. Vintage from 1991 Coors Light bandana handkerchief. Like, I don't even think this was ever unfolded. It's still like in this perfect creased square. And then it looks like it says Bill Elliott on it as well. I don't know like what some of these things are worth that I threw in my bag, but if I'm paying $10 for a bag, I'm going to get $10 worth of stuff in the bag. Next was this Boys Bears little trinket box. This is adorable. On the bottom it says, a good rest is half the work. And then it's just called the Bubbles Relax-A-Lot, I think is the name. But how cute is that? The little bear and all the little like bubbles and bubble bath. This just kind of screamed my name. I absolutely love it. And then on the inside it says it's all about me. And then there was this little piece of styrofoam, so you can just put like a little something or other in there. But this little piece of styrofoam, and inside is the tiniest little weeniest little boy's bear in a bathtub of bubbles. It is the cutest thing I have ever seen. I'm not really into Boyd's Bears, and I don't really buy Boyd's Bears to resell. I don't really know. I mean, maybe I'm missing out on something because I don't know anything really about them, but I just had to get this because it was so cute. I took this cat trinket box. Look at its face. Oh my gosh, his eyeballs. It's so cute. It's wearing a little red satin bow tie. It's made of this kind of straw wood type material. I'm not exactly sure. But the inside is lined in like this red silky kind of fabric. And then on the bottom it says made in China. But yeah, I was really happy about that. I love cats and I like weird stuff, and he's got the weirdest little cutest face. I do plan on selling him though. This was a fun find. I found this vintage little gnome fax Christmas ornament. So it's an ornament. It has like a string here that you can put it on the tree, but it is also a book, and it has gnome facts inside. You can read it. And this is from 1979. So I just thought that was amazing. I love gnomes. Who doesn't love gnomes? How can you not love gnomes? So here's a little fact about gnomes. Gnome parents have 2 children, a pair of twins. The gnome father teaches his son or sons the things a gnome should know. Girl gnomes are instructed by their mother. I won't read the whole thing, but it's just really cute. The adult gnome is about 6 inches tall without cap. He weighs about 10.5 ounces. The gnome's lifespan is about 400 years. When he is about 100, he begins to think of marriage. So I just thought that was so adorable. Had to get it. This was also an interesting find. I did not know what it was. When I first looked at it, I just thought it was kind of like a wooden decorative piece, but this thing pops out, and it would have had perfume inside. It's called Myrtle Wood Perfume by Baudette's, 1850 Anderson Coos something Oregon, 2 drams. So there is no more perfume in the vial, but I just thought that was so cool. And I did end up looking this up, and before I stuck it in my bag, and it sells even without the perfume in it. So I thought that was super cool and unique. I took this is also a Rue 21 perfume. It's called Pink Ice. Because like I said, it doesn't necessarily matter the brand. They don't make it anymore. It might be worth something. I put these in my bag. These are Coach shoes. They are a size 11. And they do need a little bit of cleanup, but I think I'll be able to clean them up. And I don't know if there's a style name on these or not. Is there a style name? Wooster is the style name of them. So that's what the bottoms look like. Wooster. Threw this in my bag. It's just this like old looking wicker box, and the bottom says made in the People's Republic of China, and inside was a bar of rose soap, and it says soap made in West Germany for Lillian Vernon. So the soap was new. I looked this up, and I think someone has the same one listed, even including the little wicker basket, but it wasn't selling. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with mine yet, because if theirs isn't selling, I doubt mine's going to sell. I put this vintage Whitman's Snap playing cards. They're in this nice plastic case, and I absolutely love the illustrations on those cards. They're absolutely adorable. This was a Not Your Mother's Way to Grow Scalp and Hair Booster Shot. This would have had 3 treatments in, but one of them was used. There's only 2 left in there. But I swear I saw one of these listed on eBay that sold for 20 something. I mean, there's had 3 in, but I don't know if maybe they don't make that anymore. I'm not sure. This is a Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Remedies PMS relief. It's just like lotion. I guess the aroma is supposed to help with PMS. And I put in this pack of like half-used stickers. These are definitely older, from American Greetings, but they're little bunny ballerinas. So I like using stickers on like my packages and stuff like that, so I took those. Okay, so on to more clothes. I got 2 pairs of men's buckle Tyler jeans. These are both a 34 short. So I got 1 pair, and where's my other pair? Here's my other pair. They're just like a slightly lighter wash, I think. You guys know I've been picking up bibs because bibs are selling, and the last pair of bibs I sold were not really like name brand, and they still sold. So I got these ones. They are long legs, and they have like a carpenter hook on the side, and they are a brand called London, and they are a size small, I believe. I gotta wash all this stuff. Oh my gosh, I must have turned on the Connect 4 game. I apologize. I put these in my bag. These are by Rockin' Republic Denim RX, the Slimming Denim Cure. So they kind of look like leggings, but they're jean material. So those are a size, what size are you? They're a size 18. I found these Miss Me jeans. These are really nice. They're a size 30. That's what the backs look like. I got this Gap skirt. I thought this was nice. No. So this is just long. It goes the whole way down to your feet, or your ankles, I should say. And then it has a little bit of a rough edged hem. I found this Levi's jacket, a Levi's denim jacket. This is a size large. So it just looks like a normal Levi's denim jacket on the front, but then on the back it has this cow print. And at first I thought someone might have put this on the jacket, and I was like, man, why would you ruin a Levi's denim jacket with this cow print? And then I looked more closely, and on the bottom it says going to wear my Levi's jacket till the cows come home. And when I was looking this up, like, I think that's how it actually was made. And you know, it makes sense because it says Levi's and it is a Levi's jacket. The ones I was seeing listed though were children's sizes, and this one's definitely an adult. So maybe they didn't actually ruin it with the cow print. And you know, I like cows, and I think other people probably do too. So someone might really want that jacket with the cows on it. It's so funny when Eric and I go past cows, I'm always hollering, because I just want him to stop the car so I can get out and pet them, but just never can. I forgot to show this. That was all for the Rummage sale. I did get this shirt at a yard sale for $1. It is a women's Harley Davidson shirt. This is a 2X, and on the back it's Battlefield Harley Davidson in Gettysburg. Okay, so the last things that I have to show you are from the thrift store. It's just 3 things. This has probably been like the longest haul I've done in a really long time. So at the thrift store, I got this Windmere Prelude 3 massager. This was $3, and these sell really well. Definitely, I don't think there's any currently listed of this model, but every other one has sold. So I could probably get upper $20 to $30 for this, and I paid $3. So if I sell this for $30, that paid for absolutely everything that I purchased at the Rummage sale. So that's like pure profit from there. Also at the thrift store, I found this, and this was an amazing find. I couldn't believe it. I found a Karl Lagerfeld dress. This is a size small, red, short sleeved, absolutely beautiful. The quality of this dress is amazing. It feels so, so nice. You guys know Karl Lagerfeld is an expensive designer. So to find this at the thrift store, it was $4, which I was more than happy to pay $4 for it, but it was a 50% off tag, so I only paid $2 for it. $2. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Between that and the massager, I was like, oh yeah. I'm glad I took the extra time to go over there and look around. And then also at the thrift store, I bought this, and I've seen advertisements for this razor on Facebook, so I don't know, I felt I would give it a whirl. It was only $1, so this is the actual razor part, and then this would have the cartridges inside, and it is still sealed. So for $1, I don't know how much they cost if you would buy them off of like the Facebook advertisement, but I figured what the hey. It feels like there's I feel about 3 cartridges in here, so I figured I'd give it a whirl for $1. So that is everything for this haul. My foot is falling asleep from sitting here like this. I got so much stuff to list. I have to edit this video. I am just very, very busy, so you can see why I didn't bother going to any yard sales today. I am debating on going out tomorrow. There is one sale I definitely want to go to that's just tomorrow. And then at the Fill-A-Bag Rummage sale, they're doing something different this time around. Typically on Saturdays, it's $3 to fill a bag, but instead they are going to be charging a $5 admission fee, and you can come in with as many boxes and bags as you want and just take anything and everything that you want to. You just pay the $5 to get in the door, and then it's fair game, essentially. So I might go up and see if I can just find a couple more things that maybe I missed, or, you know, couldn't really fit in my bag and decided, it wasn't really like that big of a deal if I didn't get. That way it gives me a little more extra inventory for $5 investment. So we'll see if I decide to do that or not, and if I do, then obviously I'll have a haul of that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.